When the little girl was making egg fried rice, she didn't have enough eggs, so she borrowed a rooster from next door that hadn't laid an egg in 30 years. Unexpectedly, after shaking it for a while, the rooster actually laid several eggs in a row. Then she put all the needed ingredients and seasonings into the pan. In less than 3 minutes, a plate of Tai Chi fried rice was born. At first, everyone thought she was just putting on a show. But the judges only took a small bite, and the next second, they tasted the flavor of their mother's cooking. It turned out the little girl was a legendary top chef. One day, to nourish her seriously ill mother, she caught a 1,000-year-old dragon to make a highly nutritious soup. In her hands, any ingredient could be turned into an extraordinary soup in just a few steps. When her mother found out, the soup was made by stewing the 800-year-old winged dragon she had raised. She, who didn't want her daughter to squander their family fortune, allowed the little girl to go find her father. She also specially gave her a dragon-headed knife necklace that could sense her father's presence. Watching her daughter leave, the woman finally felt relieved.
陆北辰，你自己的种自己养去吧，老娘终于有时间环游世界了。
At this time, the little girl, who had just come down the mountain, was so hungry that her stomach was growling. When she saw the rooster in front of her, she instantly thought of 10,000 ways to cook it. So she immediately chased after the rooster, wanting to improve her meal. Unexpectedly, by a strange twist of fate, she broke into the Top Chef competition venue. And just then, she was picked up into the arms of her father, the CEO, who had come to watch the competition. It turned out that day was the showdown between Lu Shan Lu Restaurant and Shan Shang Shan Restaurant. The winner would get the chance to represent France in the Top Chef Global competition. The little girl's appearance broke the deadlocked atmosphere. Soon, the competition officially began. Whoever could evoke the taste of mother's cooking in everyone's hearts would be the winner. But at this moment, the little girl accidentally discovered that before the competition, everyone would bow to her portrait. However, when the boss of Shan 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 Restaurant heard this, he accused her of being a compulsive liar. Little did he know, the little girl was truly a legendary top chef. The CEO thought that sending his most skilled chef would definitely win the championship. Unexpectedly, the chef had already been bribed by their rival. So right after he finished cooking, he deliberately dropped the plate, claiming he was unwell, and chose to withdraw from the competition. Now, Lu Shan Lu Restaurant lost its only contestant. Just as the CEO was at a loss, the little girl walked onto the stage. With just a shake of her hand, she made the rooster lay 4 eggs. Then, using her free-spirited cooking style, she made Tai Chi fried rice. After stir-frying over high heat for 49 hours, a legendary duration, the dish was finally ready. Just as everyone was sneering at the egg fried rice, looking down on it, the chairman and his assistant picked up the fried rice and took a bite. Unexpectedly, the next second, Later, the chairman announced on the spot that the egg fried rice had won. The rival couldn't accept losing to a little girl, refusing to admit defeat. But after he took a bite, his worldview was completely shattered. After tasting the dish made by his own apprentice, he found it so terrible that he vomited it out. The apprentice couldn't believe a little girl could cook such an amazing dish. But after he tasted it himself, he immediately knelt down and asked the little girl to be his teacher. The rival claimed the little girl had just gotten lucky in the first round. If she had real skills, she should compete with him in knife skills in the second round. The rival's apprentice was extremely confident in his own knife skills. He immediately boasted, "Wait and see. Don't cry when you lose, little girl."